Yo, what is up, guys? This is RizzyPOW, and I'm here with another Wi-Fi bow for you guys today. This is going to be round 4 of the NUCL. So it's a new league that I've joined. It's an NU-only league, and I've joined mid-season, although it's pretty early in the season. When the players had left and I got in. So this is a more for fun league. It's not like everyone uploads like the MPL. It's a lot different, has a much different vibe. It's also only NU, and I know there's some really good players in this league as well. So it's pretty competitive, but it's also not very organized, I kind of say. But it's going to be really fun. I can't wait to do this league. It is only NU mods, and I really like my team, actually. It's pretty cool. Actually, it's not the best team, but it's fine. It's a pretty fun team. I'm going to read off my draft. I changed some stuff. Xenon was the original coach. He's another PokeTour. If you do not know him, you just search him up and you'll find him. But, what is it? So, sorry, what was I saying? So we're gonna go, I'm just gonna read off my draft for over here. We got Hitmonchan, Jinx, Rotom Frost, Ferroseed, Tauros, Flareon, Torterra, Caracosta, Lapras, and Misdreavus. So that is pretty cool. I like my draft quite a bit. It's alright, actually. It's not the best. I don't know what I'm saying. Man, but today we're going to be going up against Wojton. We do not really have a good matchup against Wojton. Pokemon like Sock can just run through us. We do not have a fighting resist, and the only immunity that we have to the fighting stab is Misdreavus, and Sock does get knockoff, so that is a huge problem. Another mon that it could be an issue is his Liepard. Just because he can spread knockoffs through my team, I do have Ferroseed that can wall him even without its Eviolite. But the thing is that Ferroseed does not like switching in on a Liepard because it doesn't like switching on a knockoff and just losing its Eviolite. If the Liepard is a Nasty variant, which I don't think he would be, it's not very scary to me because I do have stuff like Hitmonchan. I can even wall him with like Lapras even. Let me just go over my team. I have a Focus Sash, Lovely Kiss, Jinx. I have a Sheer Force Life Orb Tauros, which was the mon that I built the team around. We got AAV Hitmonchan, we got Eviolite, Ferroseed, we got Lapras with the Chople Berry, and we got Misdreavus, Calm Mind. In hindsight, I should probably run Nasty Plot on Misdreavus, but that's not that big of a deal. Also, guys, I know I've not been very consistent with my uploads. It's just been FFAs and league battles for like the past month, and I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to try bringing more diversity to the channel. Also, I'm going to be more consistent with the uploads because I'm actually getting a new computer really soon. I'm so glad because the computer I'm using right now is really, really bad, and it really demotivates me from uploading at least consistently. It's really difficult for me to do that. So hopefully I'm going to be uploading a lot more when I get this new computer, okay? Hopefully, man. Also, just to let you guys know, this is actually the first Wi-Fi battle right here that I've done actually done in like a month, because I not battled while I was on vacation at all. And then on top of that, I haven't done a Wi-Fi battle since I got back, and it's been about 2 weeks. I've been practicing VGC, but not on Wi-Fi. And even if it was on Wi-Fi, it's like VGC is a lot different. I've been practicing for VGC 2016. I want to go some Premier challenges, so I'll probably let you guys know on like Twitter or something if I do go to a Premier challenge. I might go to one at the end of this month, so we're going to see about that. I'll let you guys know if I do, and I might even have some post-coms of those VGC battles on my channel. I'm going to try bringing VGC to the channel. Actually, let me know in the comments, do you want to see VGC on the channel? I actually have a thumbnail made for like a series I could do on... I already have it made, so I'm probably going to at least drop one episode and see how it does. But I do have a Chople Berry Lapras because it does allow me to deal better with Sock, because I'll be able to take a hit and then be able to hurt it with potential like Surf. I can Toxic it and even get another Ice Shard off, which would be really nice because I don't really have anything for Sock. Sock just wrecks me. I can't do anything versus it. So let us get into this match right about now. And I just decided to lead off with my Jinx. So also I said I'm a bit rusty, and I actually don't think I played very well, especially during the beginning of this match. I could have played a lot better. And towards the end of the match, I start like recuperating myself, I guess. But right over here in the first turn, I should have just fired off a lovely kiss. That is what Jinx does, and I should have done it. After that, I could have fired off a Shadow Ball because I know he wouldn't want to take a Psychic because he's a poison type. And I would have gotten probably the Grumpig on the switch and be able to damage that thing, putting him in range of Rock Clod from my Tauros. Now, the whole team is built around Tauros, so my whole aim is sweeping with it. I can two-shot everything on his team because I do carry Fire Blast for that Gourgeist. And I'm just doing some switching around right here. I'm really not doing that well. I decided to switch into Hitmonchan. He got the Tox Spikes up, which is terrible, and he gets another layer up as well. And I Gourgeist walls my Hitmonchan. I can Ice Punch it, which I think I do on this next turn, as you'll see, just to get some damage off on the Gourgeist, because after 2 Ice Punch switch-ins, I can take it out with Tauros with Fire Blast. So that is really nice. So I just Ice Punched over there. And I am going to be taking some more toxic damage. Also, this is sped up by a little bit, just to let you guys know. I'm going to now switch out into Pharaoh Seed, and he's going to fire off a Seed Bomb. That is nothing to me. I can now get up my rocks, and right over here, I was kind of just thinking about some, like, I knew he was going to carry HP Fire because it's pretty obvious. I have a Pharaoh Seed on my team. And I just kind of let him go for it. I was kind of running out of time, and I just said, you know, fuck it. And for some reason, I thought I'd live at least 1, and I would be able to fire off some hit back at it, like a Toxic or something like that. But it is the case that I do not. I kind of calculated it wrong. But right here, I'm like, I say I got to get back together. Bring in Tauros. I think I go for the Fire Blast here, predicting his expecting his Gourgeist to come in. I go for that, and he's now in range of Rock Slide. So that is really nice. I go for the Rock Slide right here, which does take him out. Super effective, and it's amazing. It's beautiful. Tauros, you're fucking beautiful. You're toxic though, which kind of sucks. It's gonna hurt you. Tri-Butt toxic. That's terrible. And he brings in Sock right here. Pretty obvious it is Scarf. Right over here, I go out into this thing because I expected a knockoff to come in because I did have a Misdreavus still on my team. So I just decided to go out and Hitmonchan. And right here, I'm going to go for another Ice Punch just to get that Gourgeist on the switch in because now he's in range of Fire Blast. Pretty sure. Yeah, especially after Roxy, he's in range of Fire Blast from my Tauros. So that is really nice. And actually, it looks like another Ice Punch will be able to take him out. It is actually a roll. But as you will see in the next turn, he does have Protect. So he's going to be able to get another Leftovers health back, which means that I'm not going to be able to just kill him with an Ice Punch, which kind of sucks, but it's, what can you do, man? Now, I'm going to switch out Hitmonchan just so I can get some switch initiative later, with it. And I'm going to go out into my Misdreavus, and I realized he would go for Shadow Sting. That was kind of dumb as well. But I can now threaten this thing with the, Shadow Ball. And I think I just go for a Shadow Ball, and he actually allows me to take his Gourgeist out, which is pretty huge. It doesn't mean that I have to risk any misses with Fire Blast or something like that. So that is really nice. Kind of just setting up for Tauros to sweep at this point. I'm not doing very good. The Toxic Spikes are in my way. And I'm just going to let him take out my Misdreavus with the knockoff. It doesn't matter, it's fine, Misdreavus. You did what you needed to do, and it is out. Actually, one of the main reasons I had Misdreavus was to help me better versus the Gourgeist, give me some super effective damage versus it. Right here, I'm going to go on a Jinx, and this was a misplay. Also, I just went for Shadow Ball because I expected him to want to switch out into... because I could have taken him out right here with the Nice Beam. So I thought he was going to go out into the Gourgeist, and that would have been put him in range. The Shadow Ball would have put him in range of Rock Climb from my... It would have put him in range of Rock Climb from my Tauros. I should just gone into Tauros at first because I would have had Jinx still, which would have been really nice. It's really fast and it hits really hard, so it would have been really nice for his team. But unfortunately, I kind of played Jinx really badly. So he's going to sack off his Frogadier because he has nothing for this Tauros. His Tauros kind of just wrecks him. But he's going to bring a Sock right here. Now, I only have 3 Mons left. I have Tauros, Hitmonchan, and I have my Chople Berry Lapras. So what I have to do right here is I have to sack off my Hitmonchan. This is one reason why I saved it. I can just sack it off right here. And this next turn, I'm going to go out into my Chople Berry Lapras. And we're going to see the power of Lapras. We're gonna see. He goes for the close combat. This close combat doesn't even do half because Lapras is a motherfucking beast. And we're gonna go for Surf. And actually, did you guys know that Lapras does not even get Scald? I had no clue. But unfortunately, Lapras is actually pretty weak. So that Surf didn't even take him out, even though it was at -2. Unfortunately, though, I do have the Ice Shard, which will take him out. And now I'm kind of just, I need I think he only has 2 mons left. He has his Liepard and he has his Grumpig. So here's the thing. He's going to go for Fake Out. I'm actually going to go for Toxic. I want Tauros to sweep, and because of this Toxic that I'm going to go for, this make sure the Toxic was not an unnecessary play. I need to go for Toxic to ensure to make sure, like, it would just help me, because here's the thing. Since he is Toxic, he will not be able to switch out when my Tauros comes in and then get a more Toxic damage on my Tauros and then go for an extra Fake Out plus Life Orb. No, plus Sucker Punch. Right here, you can just go for the Sucker Punch. I'm explaining. I know I lost. It was kind of because of the crit. But I just, towards the end, I was just playing the best I could have. But let me explain it. The Sucker Punch crit right there kind of sucked, but at the same time, there's a good chance I would have still lost. Now, I went for Toxic over there because I already explained the fake. He could not, just so he could not get a Fake Out off, he was forced to go for the Sucker Punch, and unfortunately he crit Sucker Punch, so none of it even mattered. But I would have lived the Sucker Punch normally, and what would have happened is I would have taken out his Liepard. Okay, his Liepard would have went down. It went down from Life Orb and Toxic anyway, so it didn't even matter if I missed. And then Grumpig would come out, and it would be a roll. It would be a 56% chance for me to take him out at that point after rocks with Rock Climb. And then if I didn't take him out, then I would have obviously lost. And if I did, I would have. Plus, I would have had to land Rock Climb. So even if he did not get a crit, there was a good chance that I wasn't going to win. It came down to a roll plus if I landed a Rock Climb. So it kind of sucks that I didn't even get to see that chance, see what would have happened. But I ended up being a 2-0. It was a really close game because, you know, at the end, I really had a chance to win. It came down to, you know, rolls and hacks and that kind of stuff. But, you know, it is Pokemon, so what can you do? It doesn't really matter. And obviously, I said it in the beginning, I'm kind of just in this league just for fun. It's an NU league, and I have not played NU in a little bit. I used to play it a lot. And I'm kind of out of it these days, so it's kind of nice to just, you know, play some NU. I might even do some NU on the channel again, like in terms of Showdown. Also, leave a comment if you guys would like to see Showdown on the channel. I don't know. Yesterday, I saw someone say that do more Showdown, and I was thinking, you know, I might actually go back to doing Showdown. I just have been out of it, but, you know, I'm kind of wanting to come back to it, so I might just do that. We'll see if I want to do that on the channel, but this has been kind of long. How long are we even into this video? We're about 30 minutes in, so and it was for a post-con that's kind of long. So I hope you guys enjoy the NUCL match. We are the Phoenix Sunfloras still, and hopefully we will win. Even though it's not that big of a deal for me. I mean, if I win, who can, you know, I like that, man. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.